Welcome to our channel of fun and fascinating facts. If you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings movies, you're in for a treat. We're going to take a deep dive into the making of this epic trilogy, exploring behind-the-scenes secrets, surprising trivia, and fascinating tidbits that you may not have known before. The Lord of the Rings movies are some of the most beloved and iconic films of all time, captivating audiences around the world with their sweeping landscapes, unforgettable characters, and thrilling action sequences. But there's so much more to these movies than meets the eye. From the intricate costumes and makeup, to the groundbreaking visual effects, to the creative decisions that went into adapting J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved books for the big screen, there's a wealth of interesting information to discover. So buckle up, grab some lembas bread, and join us as we journey through Middle-earth to uncover 20 in-depth fun facts about the Lord of the Rings movies. Let's begin. Fact 1. Viggo Mortensen, who played Aragorn, was actually not the first choice for the role. Other actors considered for the part included Russell Crowe and Nicolas Cage. Mortensen was only cast 3 days before filming began. Fact 2. The iconic music for the Lord of the Rings movies was composed by Howard Shore, who won 3 Academy Awards for his work on the trilogy. Shore composed over 12 hours of music for the films and even created a new language for the choral parts. Fact 3. The production crew for the Lord of the Rings movies included over 2,400 people, including carpenters, armorers, and visual effects specialists. Fact 4. The prosthetics used to create the orcs and other creatures in the movies were incredibly detailed and realistic. Each orc mask had to be hand-sculpted and painted, and some actors spent over 12 hours a day in makeup. Fact 5. Ian Holm, who played Bilbo Baggins, had to have his feet shaved every day during filming to maintain the illusion of hobbit feet. He later joked that he had to give up sandals for a year after filming ended because his feet looked so strange without the prosthetics. Fact 6. The Elvish language used in the movies was created by linguist David Salo, who based it on Tolkien's original Elvish language. Salo even created a new dialect of Elvish specifically for the character of Arwen. Fact 7. The set designers for the movies went to great lengths to create a realistic and immersive world for the actors. For example, they created over 5,000 individual pieces of armor for the Battle of Helm's Deep and built a full-scale version of the city of Minas Tirith. Fact 8. The character of Faramir, played by David Wenham, was significantly altered from his portrayal in the books. In the movies, Faramir is much more sympathetic to Frodo and Sam, whereas in the books he is much more skeptical of their mission. Fact 9. The filming of the trilogy took over 8 years, with a 2-year break between filming The Fellowship of the Ring and The Two Towers. During that time, the cast and crew continued to work on other projects. Fact 10. The filmmakers used a combination of practical effects and computer-generated imagery to create the epic battle scenes in the movies. For example, the Battle of the Pelennor Fields involved both real actors and computer-generated characters. Fact 11. Elijah Wood, who played Frodo, was only 18 years old when he was cast in the role. He celebrated his 20th birthday on the set of The Fellowship of the Ring. Fact 12. The actors who played the hobbits had to learn how to walk, run, and fight like hobbits. They trained with a movement coach for months before filming began. Fact 13. The character of Aragorn was given a new backstory for the movies. In the books, he is already an established warrior when the story begins, but in the movies, he is initially reluctant to embrace his destiny as king. Fact 14. The filming of the trilogy took place in over 150 locations throughout New Zealand, from snow-capped mountains to lush forests. The country's dramatic landscapes helped to create the sweeping, epic feel of the movies. Fact 15. Peter Jackson, the director of the movies, originally wanted to film the entire trilogy at once, but the studio was hesitant to commit to such a large undertaking. Eventually, they agreed to film all 3 movies back-to-back, with a budget of over $280 million. Fact 16. The character of Gollum, played by Andy Serkis, was created using motion capture technology. Serkis wore a special suit covered in sensors that captured his movements and expressions, which were then used to create the digital character. Fact 17. The decision to use New Zealand as the primary filming location was somewhat of a gamble. The country had never hosted a production of this scale before, but director Peter Jackson was convinced that the stunning landscapes and talented crew members would make it the perfect choice. Fact 18. The movies were a massive success at the box office, grossing over $2.9 billion worldwide. They also won a total of 17 Academy Awards, including Best Picture for The Return of the King. Fact 19. One of the most famous lines from the movies, "You Shall Not Pass," was actually ad-libbed by Ian McKellen during filming. The line was not in the original script, but McKellen felt that it was appropriate for the moment, and it has since become an iconic catchphrase. Fact 20. Peter Jackson originally wanted to include Tom Bombadil, a beloved character from the books, in the movies. However, he ultimately decided to leave him out because he felt that the character did not fit into the overall structure of the story. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Middle-earth as we uncovered 20 in-depth fun facts about the Lord of the Rings movies. We hope you enjoyed learning about the behind-the-scenes secrets and fascinating trivia that make these movies so special. From the groundbreaking visual effects to the incredible attention to detail in the costumes and makeup, the Lord of the Rings movies truly set a new standard for fantasy epics. They continue to inspire new generations of fans and are beloved by millions around the world. We hope you had as much fun watching this video as we did creating it. If you have any other interesting facts about the Lord of the Rings movies that we missed, be sure to let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth fun facts about your favorite movies, TV shows, and more. Until next time, remember, not all those who wander are lost, but those who watch our channel will find plenty of fun facts to keep them entertained. Thanks for watching.